I'm trying to figure out why in the world we're talking about Randy Orton when the Experience, my brother, has been waiting on the line forever.
How's it going, mister?
That's right. The Black Pope himself is on Hit the Ropes radio show. What is going on, my friends?
Nothing much. How's it going with you? It's been a while since we've heard of you, Mr. Elijah Burke. What's going on in your world?
Well, I mean, a little bit of this, a little bit of that, a little bit of some of the other stuff as well, but all is good. All is good. You know, got a little schooling going on as well as, what in the world was that?
I don't know. I thought you were building suspense.
I'm like, good grief, I don't know who that is. But, I have what? Are you guys hitting some sort of button up there? Because here I am up here at Ashburn.
I'm not hitting anything.
We're not hearing anything. What's going on?
Is it me that's just hearing this?
I think so.
Yeah, I'm not hearing anything.
I'm hearing this computerized woman voice keep telling me something.
What is it telling you?
You know, that's the point. I can't understand it. That's why I keep stopping. I mean, I don't know. You tell me. Am I going crazy here or something?
Maybe you were on the ghost program not too long ago. Maybe it's one of those ghosts coming back to get you.
Well, I guarantee you that's not the case. I mean, you know, that Ghost Hunters, which I was supposed to go back on once before, is just about as legit as my world is. I'll put it like that. So you can take what you will from there. I don't want to disappoint anybody out there. You know, but when you are an actor or aspiring to cross over into the world of acting, my friend, you have to be on point in many ways. But enough about that show. Let's just go back here and talk about Elijah a little bit. Elijah re-rolled in college about a year or so ago when I got in my little infamous accident when I was injured on the sidelines and I wasn't being used on TV. So I'm finishing up my criminal justice degree that I stopped doing once I went on the road with the WWE. So all is going well with that. It's keeping me busy. And I'm doing my shows here and there. And, you know, pretty soon here, and I mean real soon, big things will be popping off for the Black Pope.
Now I keep seeing that on your message board, theElijahExpress.com. You know, big things are popping, things are coming. What things are you referring to? Can we put it on point?
Let's draw a circle around the point, so that way at least everyone will be focused enough to know that the point is about to be exclamated, but without confirming or saying anything that can be somewhat, I'll just use the term, incriminating. But basically what that means is it's been a year now, you know, and I had always said that, you know, I'll enjoy my little vacation. Things started kind of backwards for Elijah Burke because I started up with WWE. That's all I ever known. So I wanted to come out and enjoy the independent scene and see what's going on here and there, you know.
Right.
Many people know in March, you know, I met back up with the E, you know, and we had our talks in Jacksonville, Florida. And then of course a lot of people know that again, once in Florida, I met up and crossed the line, if you will, down in Orlando. So without again saying too much, just know that big things about to pop off real soon. And what I will confirm is say that the experienced one, the paragon of virtue, your God in light, the Black Pope himself will become national once again.
Now I thought I knew where you're going, and then you throw in your conversation with the WWE, and
well, I mean, I wouldn't be the Pope if I didn't do that. Now, would I?
All right, fair enough. my name's Darius. So once again, we're on with Shane and Demetrius. I don't know if any of these guys want to jump in and put their input in, because I know Shane had some questions for you on some topics.
I'm just a huge fan, and I love it that I have EB, the Black Pope, on Hit the Ropes right now.
I appreciate that.
I'm basically the man that kind of runs the chat room also. We got somebody asking if you can give a clear reason on your release from the WWE, if you're able to talk about it.
Absolutely. Well, here's the deal. Here's the deal. Okay, as we all know, Elijah's last match was in May, in the month of May of 2008. That was my last televised match with the WWE. And after June or so, I was on the sidelines, and all of you know about the infamous injury angle. And I was on the sideline, and I wasn't being used. We had some discussions, and we had some plans all the way back before WrestleMania came around, where Elijah was going to be taken. And I believe the message boards and whatever you call the sites, the wrestling sites or dirt sheets, whatever you call it, everybody was reporting such of Elijah becoming a babyface and Elijah moving to Raw. Well, that was talked about, and I was going to Raw, and I was supposed to start on Raw, and I believe I was going to become a babyface. That was still up in the air. Then all of a sudden, it was the Flair build, and Flair was going into WrestleMania, so we didn't want it to get lost in all of the Flair, stuff. So we were going to wait till after WrestleMania, because I was told, okay, we're going to have the draft coming up after Mania, and this is where we're going to move you, and we're going to start doing this, and we're going to start doing that. And after Mania, you all know of the infamous incident involving the suspension of a WWE head writer, and all of the writers got switched up surrounding that incident. So the writer that was, let's just put it like this, the writer that was on SmackDown became the writer of ECW, and the ECW writer became the writer of Raw, or vice versa. But in other words, it was like a musical chairs. So now I got a new head of creative direction over me, and not the creator that wanted to do what was planned with me. So now it's like, all right, Dad, we're going to just send you back out there, and we finna roll. We get you back on TV and just get you going. Well, that just meant going out there and wrestling yet CM Punk again for 118th time, and obviously putting him over, and going out there and putting Festus over, and going, which I have no problem with, by the way, none whatsoever. But that's what went on, and then it was like, we're going to move you to Raw, and then we're going to take you to SmackDown, and I was about to start, I saw the program with Matt Hardy for the U.S. title, and then after that, the sideline came, and I wasn't being used. I was on the sideline, and towards the end of the year, I think you all know, WWE was faced with the budget cuts. They needed to get rid of $20 million, and I was just part of that wait. I wasn't being used. There was no plans. There was nothing. Everybody up there, great. I had no problems with anybody. I loved everybody up there. And I'm not just saying that because there's a possibility real soon here that I may be going here or there, but I'm just being real. There was no problems whatsoever, so there's no dirt to try to dig out of it, no dirt to be found. The bottom line was I wasn't being used. They were doing budget cuts, and Elijah got cut, and that's just the bottom line.
Well, did they ask you to take a pay cut, or anything to make it work? Because you've got your talent, you're golden on the mic, your in-ring is solid, if the same situation was with Triple H or someone, who's already been established, is not going to cut them, So,
well, obviously not. You're not going to cut your bread and butter, but as you can see, when you go with the bread and butter for so long, you know, it begins to become, you know, hey, I'm tired of eating this bread and butter. Give me some bread and jelly. Give me